You ever got that phone call from that family member that just, it's the end of their trip around the sun, and you know you want to be with that person, spend the last moments that you can with them here on this earth? Well, today's story is all about that, so stick around.
Deep in the shadows, I know it's hard to put one foot in front of the other. So far as the echo, where do we start? You can learn to discover.
So today we're headed off to go help our friends on their homestead. Jason and Tara at White Rock Homestead have been some of our closest friends we've made. They're part of the Homestead Hangout Thursday night. You know that we're close with them. Them, Gillums, Johnny and Christine, Not For Nothing, Joey and Ginger. We're all extremely close. And I was watching them earlier this week
on their coffee chat.
On their Coffee Chat with Chickens, their second channel. And it come out, we all knew that Tara's dad has been having some health struggles, that he had a exploratory procedure done on his heart, and they found out that he had 95% blockage plus on every vessel on his heart, including death of tissue, and the outlook was not good, is not good. So basically it's non-surgical. So we pray for miracles to happen there, but in the meantime, I reached out because Tara wants to be with her dad, as any of us would want to be with our loved one, as they come to the end of their journey in this world. And so they're gonna leave their homestead and go be with him until that day comes. And so
could be days, weeks,
could
months.
be days, weeks, months. No one knows. So I reached out because they said they had a whole lot to get done before they could leave to go be with him, and asked if there was anything I could do to help. Nana and I'd be willing to come to him and help him. And they, after a little bit of talk, did admit that they could use our help. So we're headed there.
Yes.
So it's a bittersweet journey because we get to see our friends again, hug their necks, be with them, but maybe we don't like the reason why we're there. So we're going to take you along on this journey, let you see everything that happens. We've got a lot of projects that we'd all like to get done for them, so they don't have to worry about it. So some others have decided to join in, and each one of their journeys will be shared too. So we're not doing this video to gain notoriety for ourselves. If anything, we dedicate this video to Tara's dad. Once we got there and got the camper set up, a little talk with Jason, the first thing that he told me was, I don't know if I'm going to have enough rafters for the project. So he said, let's go get some rafters. I thought we were going to go buy some. Instead, look what follows.
push that end down.
Push down?
Like, that might be... Oh, gotcha.
So I had some experience with milling wood when I worked with antique tractors, but it was an actual buzz saw, not one of these band saws. I'm going to be honest. I have spent a lot of time around equipment. I've done a lot of things. One thing about it is I don't mess with another man's equipment. Like, that's your toys. You paid for it. You work hard to get it. I'll be there to support you, but I'm not going to be like, hey, let me run that. But Jason, like, surprised me here. He said, it's now your turn. That was a mistake. This Woodland Mills, I don't know if there's like all kinds of brands out there. I really like this. Jason said it's a smaller one, but the ease of running through there, like, I could mill all day long and enjoyed it.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Jason. Now I have to have one.
So no, I didn't spend the whole time playing on the sawmill, but it was so nice when we finally got that log cut down, squared up, and then I seen the fruits of the labor. The rafters for this project, for the YouTube studio they needed finished. I started milling those out. We started cutting out 2x6s, true lumber, and started setting that to the other side of the sawmill that I knew would be used the next couple days to complete the project to help them out. It's such satisfying work. I cannot thank Jason, Jake enough, Tara, for letting me get that experience. And I know to them, we were blessing them by being there and helping out, but they have no idea how much they were blessing me by learning the skill set and exposing me to something that I knew nothing about really before, or how beneficial it would be for your homestead. So keep that in mind when you start thinking of your relationships and everything, that things that you take for granted can be so helpful to others throughout there. So we finish up milling up these logs. Jason and I were having a great time of fellowship along with Jake. Of course, we'd got to hang out on the ridge before, but anytime that you're all doing work together, hanging out, fellowship with the Lord, fellowship with each other, is a joyous time. And it was such a great way to start off the weekend of work. And as I'm moving down through there with that sawmill, you know, it just moves easily throughout that. Jason actually replaced the blade on it, and it made a big difference. Once we got a sharp blade on it, he explained to me along the way what we were doing. We had to cut just a little thin strip off right here to end up with another perfect 2x6 there, and which was good because it had a little bit of rot right in that area that we needed to remove.
I done went and ruined it. Hey, shout out to,
I think I'm on the wrong channel.
this is the best cameraman ever right here. This is Jake, y'all. You can thank him for all those cool shots, but yeah, Jason's in trouble. Nana is already talking about Jason's in trouble because I got own one. Jason's new Holland with that bush hog loader. It's pretty handy for this. It's about the right size. It's about 75 horse. Perfect for this, especially with that backhoe on the back that gives him a good counterweight. They got a good little pile of logs. It's time to get them milled. They're starting to get little pethy, little rot in them. So it's time to get them milled and put them to use. That sawmill is the stuff. Like, I could see where that would be a huge benefit on your homestead.
Y'all good enough?
Don't look at the camera.
I got so quiet. I was gonna say I might let it set a little bit because that was really good. Might get more.
Just be there.
There's a big pan of it up in there. And I'll put this underneath the...
Hey, y'all doing a good job.
I'm trying.
You know,
Oh, back up, Will.
back it up. Back it up, Terry. So y'all, we're getting started here. In fact, I'm gonna be in trouble. I'm not doing enough work, but Tara's already over here. Keith from Building with Keith and Mickey is manning the saw. Even Aunt Swami's in on this deal. Jason's getting the compressor fired up down there. We got this crew over here of Lisa and Tina, Rainy Ridge, and then we got the hardest channel on YouTube to find, the Jar. Ricky from Veterans Landing, right down here, and he's observing and making sure that Keith's doing it the right way first. He's supervising, that's right. So I'm gonna set you guys up, and I'm gonna try to do something and be constructive.
Go back at the house again anyway. Eventually we'll have gutters on it so that we can...
And have it as you see before.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna get up there. Tara.
Yes. Sorry. You know what you're marking.
Well, I'm just
Walking it through.
Say hi, Jason.
Hi, Jason. I mean, hi, everybody else. There's a Jason out there walking.
I'm sure there is.
Now he's got a hello.
Little knife over there, you want to bring it to me, bud?
I got it. Okay.
So you want to go ahead and cut the plastic off?
This is the face of concentration.
Right.
oh, I'm right there. Okay.
The opening is 61 and
Oh, I'm on the wrong spot though. I gotta be back there.
61 and an 8 is the rough opening.
Well, if nothing else, we definitely need to get it off because it's so wet underneath it.
Yep.
So that can dry out from getting wet, and instead now it's holding it under there.
Yep. Good job, babe.
Thanks, babe.
Alright. Bring me a piece of wood. Just a small one so I can write down how many pieces. Like this. One that's not dirty.
Babe, there's a piece of paper in that nail box. Okay. Nice and snug. Window here. Over there. Just barely enough room, huh?
Oh, yeah.
And they should be relatively the same as these Jackson Kings, right?
Yeah.
So I should need,
Cut them the same as.
it should just be the same. The only difference is going to be the,
Width.
yeah.
Just have to make the header.
All right, so then that would be 2 more at 82, 2 more at 87.
And studs.
Capped it, and then
Well, we can do the same thing.
yeah, and then the interior. So does that number stay the same then?
Sure.
So that would be 3.
The hole will be a little taller, but the trim will cover it all.
So
Mark this and I'll move these.
The best side of Jason.
that way we're not passing the wood back and forth.
This one's the one.
Hey.
That's the same place. That's the same
Boss.
I mean, y'all, she hands you off to me.
No, you're on.
I'm over here working. Actually, I'm not doing anything. Keith's doing it all. I'm just standing here looking pretty. And yeah, all this tool belt with my overalls that accents all the curves. So I'm learning here, guys. Keith's teaching me.
I don't know if I'm new.
I've been there and helped, but never to this extent before.
I'm not a very good teacher.
I have another 87.
Okay, it goes on the other side of Keith.
Yes, one right
So me, just so you guys know, I've done a lot of finish carpentering, like tinning the outside, doing sheetrock, stuff like that. I haven't had to take part in a lot of stud walling. So I'm liking the skill set. Stick around.
We got a wall.
The other side is.
Just make it.
On this corner here.
Hey, could you give me a couple cards and nails, please?
Bill's the wrong direction. Considering I'm the new guy, what do you want?
What you should have put that up a little higher there.
Right
A
there.
little bit more. There we go.
Just anywhere here?
Up at that
there.
top corner. There was just one.
Not where you want.
Well, we'll put it on there and then figure out which way we need to go. Your way? Which way?
Back about just the whisker. Oh. Go ahead.
You like that? Here? Right down here, then.
Down there?
Put one right at the bottom.
There we go.
Oh, yeah. Okay, y'all, so got front stud wall in, got window framed, got door framed. We need to double header the whole top. Then we'll be ready for rafters. Hey, this is coming along, and I don't even know what time it is, but it don't feel like we've took that much time here. There's no reason why by the end of the weekend we can't have this dried in now. So Tara just found a creepy crawly underneath the board. It was awesome. My camera's the wrong direction. Now we got headers. There's one header, double header, or double seal plate to do. It's gonna be rafter time. Get some rafters put on this girl. But it also might be break time. This fat guy ain't used to this. I might be just a little bit pooped. Oh, come on. I wanted to see you try it again.
I've had enough prepared.
So y'all were waiting on Jason he's got to find like things to attach stuff. Staples to attach plastic or house wrap, because the house wrap actually, this is going to be set up like the tiny cabin with the board and batten look. So we're putting the plastic on the inside, then we're going to put sheeting on the outside, and then you put the boards at the seams, and then that sheeting's treated, and then you just treat it over and over again throughout the years. So that's unfamiliar with how I know how to do things, but he gives me ideas on what to do. Like with my shed now, I like that look, and I think that would look really cool on the free shed. So if you agree with that, drop a comment in here and let me know if you'd like to see that on the free shed. So they're getting it done, y'all. I mean, I'm helping. Right now I'm just doing wrap and carrying, but I think nothing else. It's like me when I do a project. Just sometimes you just need a hand and you need someone to bounce an idea off of.
Well, I was going to say, shrimp can cover that much. You got it?
Okay, he's just gonna put us to shame.
No. She's like, doctors tell me to slow down. Watch this.
He's like, hold my iced tea and watch this. There's the.
It's nice.
It's nice.
It's real nice.
It's real nice, Clark. We like. The thing about it, we can say it's quarter of the way done being sheeted. So while the guys work, we see how the ladies work.
Yeah, you see how hard they're working over there?
Which we're not going to complain too much because they do keep us fed.
They're playing with onions or something. I don't know.
I don't never try to figure out what women are doing, guys. Never. Ever. I hear you.
Sure. You push here. Tell me when. You good there? I think it feels alright.
To fudge that sheet just a little bit because we want to maintain that straight line across the bottom, equal at top. That wall seemed plumb, but I don't know. We were going to miss a stud there. Could have been that when they framed that wall, that one stud didn't get exactly straight. I mean, I know I can't help as much as I should, but they make me feel like I'm helping. This is coming along a lot better than I thought it was. And I know this is taking a little longer, but if we can get the rest of this sheeting on tonight, that'll just leave the roof in the morning or tomorrow to put some rafters, put some sheeting, and put some tin on. There's supposed to be more of a crew coming tomorrow. But that's quite a bit, and we still got a lot of hours. Right now it's the hottest part of the day. It's like 3 o'clock. Work always gets a little slower by then because I mean it's just pretty miserable. I've been talking about a house of our own, and I'm getting a lot of ideas from this. A lot of things like they're on pillars instead of on foundation. And the way that we are on solid rock, I just don't know if I can dig holes enough for the pillars. But it would be pretty easy for Lisa and I to build quite a bit of the house by ourselves with a little help. But I don't know. I'll just keep showing you what I can stay over here at White Rock. We got a lot done on the shed. Got it sheeted all the way around it. Had to build a front stud wall first. It's ready for, now those sheets are just kind of tacked up. We didn't put all the nails in them that should be. So tomorrow we're going to chuck line every one of those studs so one person can be sitting there punching all the nails for that sheeting in, while others are putting rafters up so then we can put sheeting down on them and put some tin on it, get the front door in it. If we have time, Keith is going to bring his router out the windows. We'll put them in, and that thing will be 100% dried in, y'all, because that sheeting, that is their siding. So I thought it was a successful day. Now we're relaxing. I just got done taking a shower, and it was like amazing. Morning from the ridge, I guess is the saying. Day 2, White Rock Ridge, and to help. But unfortunately, our day 2 is going to be abbreviated. We're going to have to get back home because I got to work tomorrow. It's 5 hours back to the house, as long as I possibly can. We had a lot done yesterday. Hopefully we can get quite a ways ahead. Supposed to have way more crew showing up this morning, but we're getting out and around and about. Pop up, boy, it's awful nice, and be able to crawl in bed and at the end of the night. We had the Ridges, Tina and Jesse, the jar. We offered for them to stay with us, and they stayed in, and Tina said the same. She's like, that thing is surprisingly way more comfortable than I thought. She said it's actually more comfortable than a B&B. Can you believe she said that? But anyway, well, I'm going to set you guys up again, show you some of throughout the day. I don't want to share too much of their life because, I mean, there's certain things that are personal. At the same time, I want to show you as much as I can. Nugget. That right there is what Nana and I are going to be looking for over the next year. Because #camper life, we're loving. And the pop-up is nice, but it'd also be real nice to have something like that you can just pack up, and when you're ready to go, you just hook up and go, and it's already ready.
Yeah, it starts from this end.
Yeah, I think if we just put a Mark 16 on top and bottom, and we can snap some lines.
And snap lines, and then we can start. What we got to do is we got to finish up this back sheathing.
Before we get too far,
Eric's going to start marking out
a drill,
studs.
and I'll go in
Eric's
here
going to start marking out the studs so we can,
sure
because these are just tacked on
whole thing out.
to finish it up.
Like I measured,
You know,
from
make
the
sure that we,
inside.
like I say, we just kind of got them tacked. We got to finish nailing all those before they start on the rafters. So Keith's up here doing a layout of the rafters. They're going to be 2x6s crossed like this with tent. They're going to be sheeting on top and then tent on top of that. You want me to go down and hold the other end for you? Or no, them deals I need to just shut up and leave you alone.
Knock them down.
Special guests.
Hi, guys.
Missy from Tilted K, check them out, guys. They come to help today. Eric's out there nailing away. He's the one making all the noise on the sheeting. Missy's been helping Tara inside cooking and all that kind of stuff.
Preparing so that
Preparing.
they can get ready to go tomorrow.
That's what Nana's doing. Her and Tina from Rainy Ridge they've been outside harvesting and stuff like that. So, and I think they just put Jessie to work.
They did.
Filming
I think she's
filming stuff going on the other side of the ridge.
Oh, she's filming Swami.
Yep, so Aunt Swami's project. So you'll have to check out all that progress. But Keith's laying out these
I know nothing.
rafters, and when he gets done here, we're gonna have to get back to work. And they're looking for a strong guy with a weak mind. I don't qualify. Qualify with a weak mind, but not the strong guy, and not anymore. These people walking up, more help. Cavalry has arrived.
For what? Where?
Already sweating.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up.
The man, the myth, the legend.
That's better. That's better.
That'll keep the roof probably straight.
Okay.
Did we mark? No.
Just go to that thing.
Oh.
Go ahead and take my place up there.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
Doing over here.
I can't get out.
Where'd the dog go?
What are we harvesting?
Oregano.
Oregano. It kind of smells like oregano.
Look at this. See how hard I've been working? See how hard she's been working?
You've been stealing it from her, haven't you?
No. Well, there's... I can't leave that in there.
So as much as we want to stay here as long as needed, which we are going to stay here as long as we possibly can today, this is our last day here. And this is something that has to be done. Of course, we have to get the pop-up closed back up if we're going to take it home. We already had a little sprinkle come through. It's dried back off. And that's the most important thing with these, is you got to put them away dry. So that your canvas don't mildew and stuff like that. But as always, when you're here on the ridge and you set up a camper, you better have some leveling material. Like, it's a little bit funky. It's a little bit funky dunky.
It is.
Like, this tire's setting on a concrete block. That tire's on the ground. And at the back end, I can almost walk underneath the camper.
Yeah.
So
it looks all wonky, but it is level.
I'm telling you guys, when you look at, like, watch White Rock, it looks like, you're like, whatever, why they call that the ridge? That all looks even.
No.
Not even remotely.
There ain't a bit of this land.
There ain't a bit of it. Everything's. So we're going to put this up. As you can hear, they're still working. We've only got like 4 or 5 rafters left to put on the rafters. Then sheeting, tin, and it'll have a roof on it.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to stick around long enough to at least get that process, but we're 5 hours away. We're going to eventually have to leave. This girl up and get it ready to go home. Nana has been working her little fingers to the bone.
Yeah, Tara's kind of trying to domesticize us women.
Nana she's like domesticated.
Yeah.
But she's not like
I've spent 2 hours so far sitting there pulling oregano off the stems.
And she ended up with it. So y'all, we're horrible content creators. We didn't film an end.
We didn't. That's what we're doing now.
So we couldn't stay to finish off the studio project. We are forever grateful to all the other channels that showed up to help out Jason and Tara.
It was amazing.
It was a blessing.
An amazing act of love.
It was. And, you know, this tribe, this community just continues to surprise us. The love that is shared here, the fellowship and friendship that happens throughout it, it truly is our YouTube family.
It is.
And we know it wasn't just the people that showed up to help. We know several of you subscribers also helped with super chats and support, sharing out the live, sharing out our videos.
Yep.
And we can't thank you guys enough. Our hearts do go out to Jason and Tara, and specifically Tara's dad. We do pray that a miracle is performed so that he can stay here and they can continue to make memories. We know that now they're in Tennessee and
living their best life with her dad.
That's right. So we ask that if you want to see the rest of the build, make sure you go and check out the other channels that'll be listed in the description below. So some of those channels: Barn to Villa, Tilted K, Eric and Missy, Ryan and Jess from Barn to Villa. Let's see here. Rainy Ridge, Eric and Tina, Jesse the Jar, Hat Creek, Homestead. I didn't even get any of them on film.
No.
But I know Big D and Dawn showed up. Dawn was there the first day. She was behind the scene with the camera for Tara and Jason. She helped out the girls with some other stuff. And then, let's see here. We got other people. Ricky. Veterans Landing.
He was there both days. And
the second day, he helped out Aunt Swami with her project. that y'all are going to get to see later.
Yeah.
And then, most importantly, I personally want to thank Keith from Building with Keith and Mickey.
Yeah.
Guys, check them out.
He is an awesome guy.
He's an awesome,
Yes.
awesome dude. He taught me so much.
Very knowledgeable about building.
Very knowledgeable about building. He was so patient with me because I can't move like I used to. I can't operate like I used to because of nerve damages and not doing enough of it anymore. But I got to bounce lots of ideas off of him. He helped me with a lot of things. And Keith, you're pretty awesome.
Yep.
I think a lot of you. Brother Jake, you're hired.
Yeah.
You can be our new camera person. Come on out to Kansas. Get away from the ridge.
We love our Jake.
We love Jake. And then, Tara, you hurt my diet. Like, that girl feeds you. Like, all the time. She reminds me, kind of like I've told this story about some others, she reminds me of my grandma. Her love language, that's what it is.
It is.
Her love language is food.
Yes.
Like, she
feeding others.
loves to feed others. And it was good.
Yeah.
Like, real good.
Anyway, all in all, we had a great time. We worked our butts off and we sweat a lot. But
Well, I work my butts off. I don't really know what these girls do. Like, we sent them to town.
Tara taught us some things.
We sent them to town for something. Town's like 5 minutes away. Like 4.5 hours later, they come back.
Wrong, Clark.
No. I'm pretty sure. Fact check me. Go to the live stream of Jason and Tara's. Watch it.
No.
They left.
Tina will back me up.
4.5 hours later,
Anyways.
they showed up.
Anyways, we don't want to keep you guys from listening to us ramble on.
Hey, we know that this video is really long. We're going to quit rambling on. We love you all. Most importantly, we love this community. And we want you to support everyone else. So till next time, y'all, farm on.
Keep strong.
We love you.